I thought it was a good win. I mean, obviously, this early in the season, there's gonna be a lot of things you need to work on. But all in all, I thought we did a lot of good things. I thought defensively we were pretty consistent throughout the day, limiting them to some tough shots, contesting those shots, and then going and getting rebounds. I thought we did a great job on the boards. But there were some things also that were uncharacteristic. I think we had a stretch there towards the end of the game where we turned the ball over 5 or 6 times out of our 8 or 10 possessions. So I got a little bit sloppy, and I thought some kids were a little bit nervous, which is to be expected. But they shook that off, and they played well. So it was a good start. Jasmine Guathmy, I thought she started the game fantastic. I thought she finished the game great. Mick Muff was just her normal self. And then I know everyone wants to talk about Savannah Felgemacher. I thought she had a really good game. She probably left a lot out on the table. But again, when you come out in 17 and 12 in your first game, I think that's pretty impressive. But overall, it was a really good effort. We'll be able to evaluate a little bit more and then get ready for Morgan State on Tuesday.
Coach, there's no shying away from the fact that 3 freshmen combined for 60-plus minutes on the court. How comfortable are you with this group of freshmen coming in this year?
It doesn't matter how comfortable I am with them. I have to be comfortable with them because they have to play. They're going to play. But all 3 of them, they did some really good things, but they also did some things where they just don't know yet, and it's just going to be game experience before they get there. And we understand that. We know they're going to make some mistakes, but they also are so talented that they are going to be able to help us in a lot of different ways. So we're going to have to live with a lot of that. The great thing is that we have veterans around them pretty much at all times that can help them, can talk to them, and can pretty much take care of them while they're out on the floor. And I think that's going to be a huge plus for us. But, all 3 have shown me that they can really go out and they can play and play with the best of them. And they're our future, but I think they also have to play and play in the present. And I was very, very pleased with what they're doing to date. Not just today, but in practice. I think they're all proving themselves that they can be contributors for us.
Muff took a few more shots than she usually does. I asked her about it. She said they were just there. I mean, do you expect to see more scoring out of Angela this year?
Yeah, we do. And if anyone's heard me talk about the situation, with Precious not being around, we are not asking Muff to be Muff. We're not asking Muff to be Precious. We're not asking Jazz to be Precious. We're asking them to be a little bit more of themselves. And for Muff to be a little bit more of herself, she's going to have to score a little bit more. She's perfectly capable of doing that. She's always been capable of scoring a little bit more than she has been here, but she didn't need to. This year she needs to, and she'll step up and look for a shot a little bit more than in years past. But I thought she looked good doing it. A little mid-range jump shot looks really good. Didn't get a chance to take a 3 tonight, I don't think. But again, she still didn't compromise her ability to lead and set other people up. As a matter of fact, I think I yelled at her a couple times during the course of the game that she needed to shoot the ball a little bit more. I think she passed up a couple shots to try to get someone a better shot, which is okay, but she's going to need to look and be aggressive for a shot. So.
Felgemacher, I guess I'm going to ask some questions today. Everyone really excited to see Felgemacher get out there, have a really good game. She had a good game last week against Davis and Elkins. She even threw that 3-pointer in there. Is that part of her game?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. The 3-pointer is a part of her game. That's one of the reasons we recruited her, because we felt like she could stretch the defense. The story behind our recruitment with her, she wasn't even on our list as we went into the July period. And she played on the same AAU team with Logan Reynolds. And we watched Logan so much. We coveted Logan. Logan was my number 1 target as a point guard. And we watched so many games that we just fell in love with the way Savannah played. And she got here, and very early on, her transition from a small town to a small program to Division I was a little bit shaky. But she's handled it ever since, and she's done a really good job. And it's funny, one of my coaches said, during the first exhibition game, because she has some struggles in practice, they were like, she's a gamer. And she plays. She has no fear. She just goes out and she plays, and she has an opportunity to shoot. She shoots it, and we don't want to curb that enthusiasm, and we want her to be aggressive. And I think good things will happen, and she's going to continue to learn. But I thought she played extremely well tonight, and I think that's the kid. I don't know if she'll go out and get 17 and 12 every night, but I think that she'll be a contributor and have capabilities of putting up double-doubles.
And talking about Logan, she's kind of a true point guard, something you didn't really have last year when you took him off the floor. You didn't have someone that could really run the offense the way Logan can. How beneficial is that to have someone that'll distribute and play kind of like Muff would?
Well, honestly, I have 2 muffs now, and that's an embarrassment of riches for a coach to have 2 point guards with those capabilities. And Logan's just sophomore year muff, and so she's got a lot to learn. But I think that she went through a situation where she didn't have preseason because of a minor injury, and so everything she's doing, she's catching up. As far as her conditioning, as far as anything. But she's a very smart player. Very heady, understands the game. Once she gets used to the speed and used to the physicality of the game, I think you're going to see her play even better and better because she can step up and she can knock the 3 down. She's great vision. Just getting used to the Division I game is the only thing that she lacks right now. But she played great. She's playing great, and it's every time if I sub one in for the other, and I feel like I still have that quarterback on the court for me.
As far as the new format, having 4 quarters, 6 halves, any
I don't like it.
thoughts?
I don't like it. It's the first game, but I'm a creature of habit. You can call me old. You can call me whatever, stuck in my ways, however you want to say it. But it's difficult for me to get a flow. It really is. And I think a lot of time there's a stigma behind it too. If the old way, if I didn't get a kid in the first 10 minutes, they're fine. But now if I don't get a kid in the first 10 minutes, they feel like they didn't play the whole first quarter. And there's a stigma, and then they start trying to do certain things. And it's just really, it throws me. I haven't gotten used to it yet. I really haven't. And I don't think I've done a really good job of handling it yet. And then another thing I don't like is because it's alternating possessions, if you're up, 4 points and end of the quarter and they hit a 3 and at the buzzer, then they get the ball again, before you can have a time to retaliate. But ask me in December. If you ask me after Tuesday, I'll probably say the exact same thing. I don't like it. You can ask me after Friday. You can ask me after next Monday. Ask me in December, middle of December, I might have a different answer. Or I might say I still don't like it, But I don't understand why they changed it. I don't. If somebody can come and give me a definitive answer as to why they did it, then I can, probably try to digest it. But I don't know why, because the game wasn't over any quicker. As a matter of fact, I looked at the clock and it was like 3:30, and we were just going into the fourth quarter. There's no more free flowing. As a matter of fact, these long timeouts, and I think that's CAA, with the 2 minutes and 45 seconds. We need a jumbotron, so we can entertain and keep everyone entertained during 2 minutes and 45 seconds. But it's long. It's really long. So the flow is a little bit different, and it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. But I don't like it.
Anything else? Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you.